And today is the last day of winter, and tomorrow is the beginning of spring. It's the perfect time to return to the garden for another segment of Grow With Us. Byron Scott guides us through tonight's topic, late winter, early spring vegetables.
And we're joined by Kevin Alsop and Kavette Kane of Nemus Gardens. And we're talking another segment of Grow With Us. And today we're talking about late winter, early spring vegetables. And what are we talking about today?
So today we're going to show y'all what you can plant now that's going to go into the early spring. And also we're going to touch on some companion planting.
And what are we planting? Show us what we're planting here while Kavette does her work.
Okay, yeah, so Kavette is laying the rows. So today we're going to plant some kale, some radish, some arugula, some carrots, and some spinach.
So describe what Kavette's doing right now. She said she's making rows.
Yeah, Kavette is just making some rows, so we can lay the seeds in right now. She's using a stick, to lay some rows, and that's pretty good because we don't want them too deep.
Now, some of these vegetables grow into the earth, if you will, the fruit, if you will, and some will grow above the earth.
Correct, and
Talk about that
that's the companion planting component. So the kale, the arugula, and the spinach are leafy greens, and they grow up. The radishes and the carrots, they're root crops, and they go down. Now, even though we have radish tops and carrot tops, but the main vegetable that we consume the most is a root crop that grows down under the ground. So you got to up, you got to down, you got to up, you got to down, you got to up.
So is that why you pick these particular vegetables?
That's exactly why, other than these are some of my favorite vegetables too,
Okay.
but that is exactly why. You can use beets and onions and garlic, and you can do the same thing with different type of plants.
As these begin to grow, what should the gardener be looking for in the garden?
Well, what's going to happen first is some germination. If you read the back of the seed pack, which I always recommend, you have instructions. It'll tell you when you should expect germination, most likely between 7 and 10 days. And remember, the last thing you need to do is water your seeds in. Water your stuff in. Give them a nice good drenching that first time to activate it.
But it's also very important to make sure they get a whole lot of sunlight. Don't underestimate that.
That's true, that's true. And these, you can plant these, they can tolerate some shade, but you want to get close to, with these leafy greens, at least 4 hours of sunlight.
So for the home gardener with questions, how to find out more information from you, what's the web address?
www.nemus, that's N as in Nancy, E, M as in Mike, A as in Apple, S as in Stephen, Gardens with an S. www.nemusgardens.com.
Okay, once again, Kevin Alsop and Kavette got that right. Take it back, guys. Thanks.
Peace.
All right, Byron, thanks so much. And again, for more information, go to nemusgardens.com.